Hey, this is Kevin from Good Old Boys Fantasy Football Podcast. If you want more information like you're about ready to see, go ahead and hit like and subscribe to support this independent podcast. Bijan Robinson out of Texas, 5'11", 215, was really kind of the 1A situation there for the Longhorns. Is regarded as the top running back in this class, and his measurables, it's kind of easy to see why, right? He has a big, nice frame, 215 pounds, pretty much the right height there at 5'11", has a really good burst through the line. Vision is A. I wouldn't say A plus, but vision is A. He can cut back. Has a good stiff arm, but a really good spin move, which you don't typically see as many players coming out of college with that particular move in hand, right? A lot of us just blow past you or run through you. Bijan does have a nice little arsenal of skill sets to try and get away from would-be tacklers. Does a nice job of falling forward consistently. So he's really good in short yardage situations and really kind of possesses an all-around skill set to be a true 3-down back. He's not afraid to step in and block, but at times he's a body, but he's not. It's not like Zeke blocking, right? Like we kind of use Zeke as the gold standard for a in his prime, a 3-down back who would also block really well in passing situations. He's not that yet, but I think he could develop into that with some time in the weight room and some good coaching around him. Largely regarded as a day one draft pick. I think at this point, a lot of us would be surprised if he didn't go in the first round to some team, anywhere from 20 through 32. I don't see him going any higher than that with his limited, I shouldn't say limited, with as deteriorating as that position is in the eyes of NFL roster construction. Most teams have adapted the RBBC in one format or another. So he does all those things well. Some things he needs to work on. Obviously, that third gear, right? We talked about he has quick burst through the line and he has good speed. But once he hits that second level, he doesn't necessarily have breakaway speed. So that is something that he's going to continue to work on. Otherwise, he's going to get shoestringed a lot or caught from behind on those swinging arm tackles from safeties or defensive backs. And sometimes he has too many wasted movements behind the line, right? It's not quite as fluid as you would like it to be. So he's wasting movement and or precious time that it takes to get up and through those holes in the professional level. But I think those things are coachable, right? Those things we're able to work out of. So like we said, largely, and really not largely, kind of unanimously as the best back in the class. I think it'd be fun to see him go to Dallas, right? Kind of be that next heir apparent to Zeke. Mainly because I think a lot of what he does coming out of college is fairly comparable to Zeke coming out of college. I think Zeke's hands might have been just a touch better, and I also think Zeke's pass blocking might have been a touch better coming out of Ohio State in some of those systems that they ran. But Bijan Robinson is going to be a good pro, and it will not surprise me if not only does he go in the first round of the NFL draft, but once we get into redraft season, you will see him sneak up into the first round of redraft season for teams looking for kind of that cornerstone running back for their team.